Oh, he actually scored that! Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Auro card to review today. So this is a local player from Toronto. Very nice, very nice. He's 5'6", very tiny, medium work rates, right-footed, 4-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. So obviously a card like this, you don't really want to use as a center back, although if you want to have some fun, go right at it, you know, go right at it. He's got 85 acceleration with 84 sprint speed, which is amazing, because with the Shadow Chemistry style, we're going to be boosting that to a 95, 94. Base card stats for shooting is at 38 for finishing, 80 for shot power, so this is mostly a card that you do want to keep on stay back while attacking, or as a player that you can have fun with in a 4-1-2-2 that could just, you know, cross the ball nicely from time to time, because his base card stats or passing is not that high either, but you guys know how driven passes or driven crosses work. It's not really a huge deal to have like great passing. In some situations it is, but driven crosses is just one of those things that just come off nicely anyways, right? Base card stats for shooting, 80 shot power, cool beans. Base card stats for dribbling is going to be interesting to work with because he has a short and lean minus body type. Okay, so short and lean minus, 5'6" height, dribbling stats are at a 90, 93, 72, 74, 78 with 70 composure. So this is a strict right back card, 100%. And then last but not least, for physical stats on the card, he's got 90 for stamina. So, you know, if you keep him on balance, it should be perfectly fine to use in your team. So we will be using him in the 4-1-2-2. What's great about doing these reviews is I can just pretty much use them in just regular FIFA for the most part, and then if they get into a situation where they are highlight worthy, then we'll just do that, right? So we're going to play him as a right back, balance instruction. We're going to be testing him out attacking and defensive wise. Like I said, guys, it is mostly a card that I see being used in the right back position. Definitely very fun to have those 4-star skill moves just in case, right? But yeah, let's get into some games and try out these bad boys. Oh my goodness, Yao. Try to get that header right there. It didn't work out. Height affects him a little bit in those situations. His dribbling is... it's okay to work with, but you could definitely tell like it's low, even with the height that he has and the body type. His height and body type is definitely, like, it's helping it a lot, for sure. Oh, we almost got that cross off there. No, it would have been perfect. We'll take an interception there. You see his dribbling being a little bit off? Yeah. You do have to work with it a little bit, for sure. Nice, Auro. Well done. We're going to commit him on the attack over here, actually, to kind of push him out of position. Now we have the space to work with here. I'm going to make a pass off there. Let's see if my players here get into a good position. They actually do. Ball roll strike. Should have gone for a ball roll scoop turn there, actually. Ball roll and scoop back on the inside would have been perfect. I'll take that with Auro. Man, you really feel that dribbling for sure. It's weird though, right? Because you would assume that the body type and the dribbling stats would compensate for it, but it doesn't really do that much compensation, to be fair. Well done, Auro. Good job. Good defensive play. He has the pace, at least, for that. See? Has the pace, at least, man. He definitely has the pace for that. Good, so I push my center back out of position. He goes into the center back position. Not ideal to have a player like him at center back because of how small he is, but regardless, he still does it. He should, because obviously there's no point of him being a right back at that point, right? Oh, look at that pace. My boy's running. Oh, still gets the ball there. Works the space here. Gonna go back here, go up in the middle. Gonna cancel that. Gonna get back into position right there. Pretty quick too, actually. See a little sway that he has? Gonna make this pass here though. Oh, hello. Oh, he's offside. I mistimed that just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Good interception there. We're gonna get involved in the play right here. Pass it off. Go into the middle here. Gonna cancel that so he goes back into position. Nice. Get back inside. Go for the cross. Maybe. See what I'm saying with the passes, though? He does go back into position really quickly, though. Like, look at this. Probably get that interception if I actually switch to him myself. Oh, that sway on his dribble right there. Sergio Ramos almost committed the penalty right there. Sucks that he didn't initially get that tackle right there. It's because he's small, man. He's a tiny, tiny dude. But sometimes just like a registration thing. But they're pretty random sometimes. Oh, he actually scored that! Oh my god, kickoffs are so ridiculous. What is his goalie doing there? Hey man, I'll take it. There it is, I see that near post. Oh, Giao, you fraud. Absolute fraud. That should be an easy interception right there, I'll take that. I know I keep mentioning the dribbling, but the dribbling is noticeably bad for sure. He would have hoped that his body type and stuff would have helped, but definitely does not. I mean, it helps a little bit considering the base dribbling stats for sure, but just generally it's not great for this gameplay. Could have crossed that ball right there if I wanted to. I just wanted to test out his dribbling under pressure, and it is not great. We'll take that tackle. Possession base as well, which is good. It's interesting. So even if Wanyama's actually occupying his position, he still runs back into his original position quickly. So he doesn't really occupy Wanyama's area there, which is perfectly fine. I want him to actually go to the right back spot. Falls unnecessarily there, but we'll move. Yeah, so I'm trying to do like responsive dribbling with him there. It just doesn't really come off. Like I said, this is the type of dude that you mostly want to just keep on stay back while attacking. I will say that if I'm going to do any sort of comparison, I don't like doing comparisons for cards because honestly it makes no sense to compare a player from Atalanta, or Atlanta, not Atalanta, that's a Serie A team, a team from Atlanta that is Mexican to a person who is Brazilian that plays for the MLS, because I always view, that's how I view cards in FIFA, right? It's just I view them individually like that. But obviously, if you're gonna compare, the right back silver card that we got during that time, I think his name was Dam, is obviously a better card to use in that defensive position for sure. But you know, by default, he's from Toronto, so he plays for Toronto FC, so he's, you know, by default he's amazing. So this game is amazing too. Oh, I was going to be surprised if we scored that from there because the attacking AI, once you get into that position, is just complete dog water. Situations like that, you kind of just wait for like the little drop back thing that the strikers does, and then you hope to get an opportunity from that. All right, guys, so final verdict on the Auro card. So he's a local, But, I mean, he's pretty generic, you know? He's pretty generic. If you have, like, right backs that you're trying to use as an MLS player, right? You might as well just use this guy. I don't know if you guys did his gameplay objective at the time as a silver card, but he is a very good player in this game. Like, you can use him as a center back, you can use him as a fullback, and he'll be very, very nice. With Auro's card, it's definitely more of a thing where he's just, like, very generic, right? So with a card like this, we obviously gave the Shadow Chemistry style too. Because of his height being 5'6" with a short and lean minus body type, it's not necessarily the greatest to have in the defensive area, because a card like this, you're going to mostly keep on stay back while attacking. You don't really want him to attack that much. Although in the 4-1-2 and 2, maybe in some situations, it's nice to just get those crosses off, because driven crosses, regardless of your passing stats, are pretty good. Like, obviously, you feel the power behind the pass not necessarily being the best with him, but even if driven crosses are depleted in speed, it's still very, very effective in this game. So it's not necessarily a huge issue to use him in that, right? But on the attack, his dribbling just doesn't come off that nicely. And considering the fact that he's a 5'6" player with a short and lean minus body type, you would have hoped that it would compensate a little bit, but it just doesn't, right? So it's just one of those cards you just add into your team. Maybe you use it as SBC fodder, or, you know, maybe there's some sort of challenge in the future. Like, EA needs to make cards like this, cards you actually want to use because of challenges and stuff. But cards like this I mostly see being used into SBCs because of how they perform in game. Like, this 74 rated right back right here is very good for a gameplay objective card. Like, he was really, really solid. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.